Just waiting for YouTube to pick up the live stream. And we're receiving, and it looks good. Just waiting. And there we go. So we are officially live. We're gonna be playing some tech testing. Wow. Anyways, we're gonna play some casual game. Just some casual gameplay on OCTGN. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and let's have some fun. So we're gonna be playing a variety of different decks, and if anyone of you guys are OCTGN, like you guys know how to play OCTGN, or I'm assuming, or you have an OCTGN account, leave me a comment. I'll be watching the comments, and we can play. So yeah. So we're just going to be loading a deck. Hello. Good luck. So we're gonna load a deck. I've been playing some Greyjoy Lanny recently, and it's been working, so I'm going to be playing it today, too. Confirm to setup. Yep. So we're playing against some Baratheon, so let's see how this deck fares with fighting against the Baratheons. So this looks pretty nice. We've got Aaron, who can bring us back from the dead. We got some economy, so we could do 3, 6, 8, something like that, but I don't want to put her out. I like her as a wild card after my opponent doesn't put any money out. 3, 5, 6. I mean, it can work, but I don't think I'm going to keep it because I like being a little greedy. So we're going to see if we can be a little bit more anxious and see if we can get something a little bit better. So okay, so we've got a dupe Jamie, and that's just all I'm going to do. Not really worth it going into maybe doing that. I'd like just to do, it's still a 3-card flop, so yeah. So now, if you guys know how to, it seems that my streaming, I don't know, it doesn't seem to work sometimes, if I'm gonna say anything like that. It tends to, like, screw up a lot. And the stream health tends to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we're facing against a pretty nice setup for our opponent here. Falling all 8 gold. We've got a little bit of economy, so we've got Asha. So I think we can start off with some stealthing. And I think I'm just going to open up with calling, since for him getting a 4-card flop is my benefit, because I'm being able to get $4 and then $7, so $7 total, which is always perfect, because then I can put Asha out, and maybe if I draw into a King's Road, if I'm that lucky, I could put both of them out, I think, because I've logically I've got 10 gold to work with, no, I've got 9 gold to work with the King's Road in hand. If I get a King's Road, I've got $9 to work with, which is how much they are. So let's see how this game turns out. So he opens up with something a little bit interesting, which is perfectly fine, because Lannisters, like, I've only got intrigue icons out and a military icon. So I'm gonna call him first to see how he fares with the intrigue play. So I am getting $4. Which is pretty nice. And then we're going to draw 2. So I didn't draw into that, but I did draw into a Hound, which is pretty nice. And the Hound can play into my favor. Though I am looking at my board and I'm trying to think he can win intrigue. Simple as that. If he gives Edric an intrigue icon, he can easily win the intrigue. Just stealthing out Jamie. Actually, no, he wouldn't win. But I'm assuming with him playing that, he's probably feeling a little bit more comfortable than myself. If he puts, let's say, Nymeria out, then I'll just, he didn't collect his gold yet, or he put his, whatever. But if he puts, let's say, Nymeria out or something like that, then I can easily milk with a Poppy, and it works out in my favor. So he was using his reserve. Now I see he does. That's why he was probably feeling a little bit more comfortable, because he had Melisandre. though it's perfectly fine. So now my turn begins. I'm getting an extra, so I'm getting $4, so I'm at $8 actually, not 7, because I've got that. So, I can put them both out. I could put both the people I would like to put out by putting that limited out, reducing, but I'd like to have some money. And I want to win my intrigue too. So I think I put out Asha because she's better than Theon in my opinion. I'm going to put Asha out, but I have a little bit of an idea. So I'm going to put Asha out, so I've still got $4 remaining, which is perfectly fine. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Hound out for 3 and keep $1 for when it's my turn. Where is the Hound there? Because if he kneels her to do his intrigue challenge, then I'm fine with that. I'd like to pull this off, but I think actually what I'm going to do, I've got my extra $1 to put, let's say, throwing axe on her. I can do challenges with her. Military will go unopposed if I can win an intrigue challenge. I think what I'll do is I'll just milk Mel, because I don't need her kneeling all the guys. So we'll just milk Mel, force him to use confiscation early. I was thinking about doing a little bit of a we do not sow sort of thing to get rid of his economy, but looking at the board, he doesn't really need to have, like, looking at it, it's not that. So he does pass on challenges, which is perfectly fine. I'll just do an intrigue challenge, force him to kneel Mel, because I do have to win it. I have to attempt to win an intrigue challenge. So I'll do an intrigue challenge of 2 strength. If anybody's watching, just let me know. I'm looking at the comments. So now looking at this, I could have done something a little bit differently. Kept the gold, have Widow's Wail. But I guess I decided, you know what, maybe that was a misplay. It was a misplay on my part, but... so now dominance does end up going to me. We'll just go here. So yeah, this is my dominance, so we'll just add power for Dom. And then we'll just proceed to the next challenges phase, or the next phase. So now I think he'll probably go with confiscation. Now if I was running naval superiority, I'd totally naval right now. So I could, you know, do that, but I think I'll just run another calling, because he seems to have a pretty flooded board. And if I just calling again, I get a little bit more money this turn for some of the things I want to do. We'll just do another calling. Just see if we can get a little bit of, like, we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it's a lot. We're gonna get $10 total, so we're gonna have a lot of money to work with, and it's probably gonna work the best if we just calling. And if we draw into Balon or something like that, I'll be literally like the happiest person alive, because it will work out in best my favor. Now I'll probably also, if I don't draw into Balon, I'll probably put Varys out, just because he's got a flooded board, and if I do Varys, I've got a Jaime compared to his no one. So that is a possibility on my behalf. Looking at my board state, wondering what plot he'll choose, I'm not sure. So I play second calling, and he plays here to serve. So I guess he might not be running confiscation, so he's gonna go find so I'm going to go first. So I'm gonna get extra bucks. So because he's gonna go find Mr. What's his face? Don't remember his name, but he's gonna remove the milk. Logical play actually. But then I'm also gonna get an extra buck. So pretty nice on my behalf. So yep, he's gonna get that, and then I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I did get a little bit more money than I intended to, and then we draw into something pretty nice actually. So, and that's now marshalling phases begin. Now if he had a marshalling action, he'd have to do it now, just in case I had another milk of the poppy, because I'd immediately just go for the milk. So then I'm gonna get an extra 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am at a total of $11, and there's a lot to work with. Though there's not a lot I feel like I need to do. I am going to reduce and put Theon out because he's the logical play. So now I'm waiting for him just to kneel Maester Crescent, because if I have another Milk of the Poppy, I just milk him. Yeah, go ahead. I'll take my milk back. Come on, kneel Crescent once. Yep. That's fine. Now I've still got $8. Now what I want to do with the $8 is a little bit I don't know. He's only getting $4, and if I want to put Seal, I don't know who I would put it on, because Asha is just going to stand constantly with unopposed challenges, and Jamie, I mean, he doesn't kneel for his military challenge, and so he's already put in his military challenge in, and then when he does his infantry challenge, I don't really need to stand him again, unless I want to like oppose, or I do run Storm Swords, so I think I'll just hold on to it now, and then I'll put Varys out, just for a little bit of scare tactic, because Varys is, like, looking board state wise, I recover better from Varys. I mean, the amount of cards I have in my hand are a little bit better. Then he actually, never mind, he's got 8 cards. Wow. I was mistaken. Now he has to get rid of 2 cards, which isn't that difficult. So he's got $4. And yeah. I was playing a game that I will upload later on today. And it was on 2 plot. And I almost won on plot 1 against a guy. It was one thing that didn't work. So he heads on spikes first and got rid of a garden caretaker. So he had power, which is what. And I was able to get all the way up to 14. I would have gone up to 15 if he didn't. Actually, I could have gotten up to 13, but he hands judged to one of my cards that gave me 2 power. Basically, I had a lot of. It was for Tyrell Lord's Crossing. I had 2 Lady Sansa's Rose. I had, what's her face? Action and Challenges face. One sec. Wait. So he did say he had an action. Now I'm debating. I think I'll just do it now. So I'll just ambush in. Now where do I want to put it? I think I want to put it on. That guy. And then you may go. Okay, so. Yeah, because he might discard Widow's Wail. I mean, looking at my cards, he So anyways, I'll show him my hand. So he gets to discard a card. Not sure what he'll discard. He could probably discard. I mean, I've got a couple things that is, discard worthy. Like, it's pretty good. Now I got a couple, beefy Melisandre targets. You could do a lot of them. So he's gonna get rid of the Seal of Hand, which is fine, because it's like the counter to the kneel, and I want to know who he's going to kneel with her. So he's gonna kneel Jamie. I mean, it's perfectly fine. Okay, so I would have liked to do my military challenge of 7, because I probably would have done an entry challenge first. But oh no, I thought my opponent left, but it was not that. Now, icon wise, I can get a military. Does he have gold? Yes, he does. That is perfectly fine. Actually. Now, military, he's probably thinking, oh, wow, this guy's going to be able to... Actually, no, he knows that I have Kraken's Grasp, so... do I want to use it now? Most likely. So now he's going to oppose, but I'm going to Kraken's Grasp him. I think he remembers that I've got Kraken's Grasp. Unless he has Judgment, then I guess it's fine. So, then unopposed, and then he has to claim someone. Most likely the Maester Crescent's dupe. Did I have a reaction? No. I'm not gonna get rid of this thing. Yeah, he's just gonna... Oh no, he's going to get rid of Maester Kelliot. What? I got a little confused there. So the Dragonstone Faithful is just gonna get killed. Now, he does have that. No other challenge can really go unopposed. But I will. Oh, look at this. If I do blow up Varys and he's left, I probably will blow up Varys this turn. I probably won't, actually. And then we'll do an entry. Oh, whoa. Do an int. Excuse me. He's got a pretty nice hand. I need my draw. I don't know where my Kraken is. I did have it in the original start, but got rid of it. Jamie seems to not be wanting to participate in any challenges today. I think I'm gonna do I think I want to do a couple games today. I think I'm gonna. I mean, it's 3:33, and I am going to, tonight, going to Black Knight Games for an LCG night. So he is going to just oppose, which is fine. But then that does leave the... Oh, no. I was going to say that leaves power opposed. Actually, it will be. If I do these two and he has to oppose with Moonblade, then he'll have to discard his own card. I don't think he's going to want to do that. No, he has to do... He's doing another action. So I think he is just a tad new. And okay, did you see that? I don't feel like that is that... no, he did not. Sorry about that, guys, if you saw that word. I don't... Okay. Okay, so it isn't opposed. So she stands. He gains a power and an unopposed power. Now, the only problem is he will get... Oh, question mark. He has tears. Surprising. I'm really confused. So he's doing an intrigue of 2. So he will get the tears off. Not sure who, but... So now he can do his cheers. He can tears now. So he's going to tears him. I'm just going to... then claim. So I did get a weed or not, so I could have burned his, you know. Oh, he didn't, he was being smart. Okay, so dominance. Dom, we'll see. My Dom. Oh wait, this guy dies. So my Dom. I'm gonna blow him up. Get rid of everyone. So let us put him there. And then ulti. So my Jamie versus Mr. Kelly. I think Jamie's a little bit better. Then looking at my plot, I'm going to do like economy, so I'm gonna do this. Actually, I think what I'll do is this, because then I could do 2 military challenges with Jamie and both of them. So unless he plays marches, fuck. Fudge. So he's just going to kneel Jamie. And I got cereal. Just, can I put them both out? No! Fudge, I can't. I was so happy there, but I'm screwed. If he could put a military guy out, I'm screwed. Because Jamie will be chosen for military. If he puts a military guy out, Maester Windermere will die. So it's going to see who can come back from, you know, the Varys. I mean, Varys was a smart play, in my opinion, because I got rid of Mel, and he's going to just have to play both of his filthies to get rid of, you know, all of his characters. Why? Okay. So he's going up to $5. Just type 5. Just type 5. Just type 5. You get 5, but whatever. Didn't he have 2 Rose Roads? I could be mistaken. So he's got a lot of money. I should have played something else. If I played the Feast for Crows, then I probably would have been a little bit better. But I will put Mr. Windermere out. And if I get a military egg out, I can't actually, so he's fine. So Mr. Crescent will live to see another day. Yeah, he's got some military claim. Of course, I was planning on Jamie being stood. Now I probably rushed into that just a tad. I could have waited and then did something a little bit differently. How did he go all the way down to 1 gold? I'm a little confused. How? He spent $1. I'm confused. Okay. Sure. We'll reduce by 1. Pay gold to put into play. So I'm keeping 2. Planned on this turn a little bit differently. Woo. So he's gonna do his power of 1 strength, and I'll just go unopposed. I'll play Feast for Crows next turn. Okay, I don't want him to be swearing like that, but it's fine. So. I'm just gonna get my power back. Whoa. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so the guy had to leave. That's fine. I want to see what my next couple cards were. So I would have gotten. Oh, there's my sea stone. So yeah. Oh, there's Asha. So a couple cards down would have been fine, and I would have been perfectly good. So we're just gonna go right into the first person I see for another quick game. Got nothing else to do. It's March break. I'll probably be having a lot of uploads going. Just maybe a couple more streams. It's perfectly fine since I'm free this entire week. We'll play a different deck this turn. Let's go. I don't know if this guy might be a little bit. I don't know if he's a little bit more. I don't know what to call it, but I don't know. We're gonna find the deck. Where is it? Okay. I'm gonna play some Targaryen, because Targaryen's fun to play. This is Targ's son. Yeah, I'll keep 4-card flop. With some nice returns. Now, I summons with this deck, and I can never find Danny. Like, I can never find her. She never wants to come for me. Danny never comes out on my side. So, we've already got the plaza, which is nice. Oh, yeah, we both got Nymeria. Putting them on setup is a little bad. My personal preference. I don't really want to put them on setup because they don't get a proc on. Now, it's gonna be a first player war. Because if, let's say, I'm first player, I announce no actions, he takes an icon, then I could just take her icon, so. But, you never know. Do I march? I think March is the best situation, but I could be wrong, most likely. All summons for her. The odds of me getting Danny are pretty low, but see, he's probably got like the Red Viper or Dorn in his hand. Now he does have initiative. We're just gonna look at the top 10. Let's see if we can get Danny. I'd like to have Danny this early in game. What? No Danny, but we got Drogo, so I'll take Drogo too. And then we'll just shuffle. We'll draw 2. And we did get we've got some burn too. So we've got the dragons, we've got the burn. So we can't put Drogo out. Actually, no, we can't. But we're gonna see how we can do. We're gonna reduce this Chud for this Chud. So we're gonna have lots of Chuds out, which is fine. If he does Wildfire, I mean, he can Wildfire, which is nice. I'd like to put the Plaza out so the Chuds will not live. His Chuds won't live. But put that, reduce that Chud for that Chud. So I've gotten, if I had the final one, that would have been pretty funny. We'll just reduce these 2 for this Chud. Oh, this is so funny. This is pretty funny. My board, if he plays calling, he's gonna be so happy. And then I'll put Raggle or whatever his name is. And keeping the mysterious dollar. The mystic dollar. No, the scavengers need to stay together. They scavenge together. They live together. So we do have the burn. So, which is pretty nice. And since I didn't realize he's playing Lords, so his Sixers, actually no. If he was playing, let's say like Lanny or Ty, and he has no dollars, this would be like a frenzy for me because your 6 strength Tywin and then I have Dania. Okay, so he milks, my before I can milk hers, but that's fine. I don't run confiscation because Series is in this deck, so why run confiscation when you can run Series? So 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he's putting Dornout. Oh, 7 for Red Viper. So the Viper is out. Yep, what's a dupe? Nice. Pretty darn nice. If he wildfires next turn, it's gonna suck. Actually, no, because I've got the Red Viper. Actually, I've got. Interesting. Just quick question. Her interrupt does not specifically state when bastard daughter or the Red Viper, so maybe his Red Viper. So he's got his bastard daughters out too. Interesting. So, nope. So he's gonna probably take a military icon or probably power actually from. Take a power icon from anyone. It doesn't matter. I do have Hands Judgment, so I can hands his hands if I want. Now I'd like Nymeria to go in towards challenge. That's my goal, because then I could just target kill his, and then if he does hands, actually no, he can't. So he's going to have to be a little conservative with how he does his challenges and stuff. So I'm just gonna start off with a simple mill, because he has to oppose. Actually, no. Because I don't want him, actually never mind, because I don't want him killing his own bastard daughter to risk the chance of losing Dracarys. So I'm just gonna actually do no challenges. It's the easiest way out of this sort of loop. He's got me, even though I've got a flooded board, he is doing a little bit better since he's got a key power character, or a key character right here. Is he only 7 cost that has 7 strength? A lot of characters are 1 cost and like the strength below it. 5 cost, 4 strength. And these guys are the same. But this guy 2 costs because you're paying for their ability. This one you're not. Interesting how they have power icons. They all have power icons except the Night's Watch Stewards. Interesting. Love the artwork of these cards. No one's watching. Oh, this sucks. He's probably a little bit conservative of going into a challenge with Nymeria. So he's going to do a military challenge of 0. Which is fine, so. So I'm going to announce no defenders. I mean, it's actually a pretty nice play. So he's going in for an intrigue challenge of 7-8. Okay. I see what he's going to be doing. Now, the only problem with this is to the end of the challenge. Right? This is to the end of the phase. So, she will die, no matter what. Intrigue of 8. So I'm gonna hope he pulls. I don't want any of these cards going. So yep, he gets 1 power, then he does get the unopposed power, and then claim. I've seen that work before. You put your mouse over it. Okay. So I am first player, so never mind. I think. I think. She is dead. So, because I will trigger mine first. Okay, so my dominance, which is pretty nice. Now I do not run confiscation. I don't think. I could be completely wrong, but it's the only problem with milk. If you attach it to them, then they actually like move like with your own. But so he could wildfire here. I mean, certainly is good to wildfire. I will noble cause, so I can get trigger out. Wildfire? Oh no, long plan. Danny? No, Andy and Martel. Nice. That's pretty nice. So, I'm gonna dupe her, so I'm gonna get $6. I've got a lot of money, if you're wondering. I'm gonna dupe her. I mean, there's no reason not to. So if do I have enough money to put Plaza and, Drogo out? Because Drogo can be reduced by 4, so he's only 2, he can be reduced by 4, so he's $2, and then I've got $4 remaining, then I could put that out, so I've got $1 remaining, and I could almost put Ariam Martel out. No. Ugh, come on. Okay, so I'm just going to reduce by 2, 4. So I'm just gonna put Drogo out so we can start the pain train. Now I'd like Viserion, but it's fine. Now, if he can't get anything out, then I'm assuming for something good, because I can start with the power target kill and stuff like that. So, I am looking pretty good. So, yeah. So, he's also, like, looking at my board state, I'm actually a little, I mean, I don't think he's running Wildfire, but I mean, I've seen some pretty crazy. Now, Sunspear is, I mean, he could raise his military claim by 2, but that's fine, because I'll just start claim. Okay, this is interesting. So, everyone will die. I'm going to lose a card, but everyone will die in this challenge phase. Can I do 2 military challenges? Yes. If I could pull off the 2 military challenges, then everyone will die. If I could pull off if I could pull off the right challenges in the right order, then everyone, as I've been saying before, will die. So, I'm gonna start with just a Chud power for 1. Get him to oppose with big man, with the big man. He most likely will go uncontested, but you never know. So I'm going to target this. Kill that thing. Then you get this. It gets a buck. And then I get an opposed power and claim. Make sure he claims one off of his house. Okay. So I'm already up. Like, this is, I mean, it's a little interesting. If I can't pull off the 2 military, then it's fine. Yeah. Because I'll just end up marching. Okay. Yep. And then military of 8. And then I march. I mean, it's logically the best decision. Oh yeah, she should have 1 more. Now here he comes, but he can only do one challenge, and I think he did forget about Sunspear, which doesn't really matter. If he wants to get rid of my card, that's fine. I'm just going to march. It's the best plan. That's what I'll do. It's how we roll. Now, I flooded the board a little bit too much. If he's not running Wildfire, then this is going to be like the best day ever. Intrigue will go entirely uncontested. What? Oh, okay. So here I come with the merch. It's the most logical play. Yeah. If he doesn't run Wildfire now, then I don't think he's running Wildfire. And that's another game where someone concedes. Yeah. So that's second game down. And how long have we going for? We've been streaming for a total of 44 minutes, and I've already played 2 games. So, yeah, 1 game he had to leave, 2nd game he just conceded with the march to the wall of his other dude. So, yeah, pretty crazy is all I need to say. Like, I don't know. Been doing pretty well, not gonna lie. It's been a pretty good, it's pretty good. So see my stream, how it is. Been doing pretty well, not gonna lie. So it's been a pretty good, it's pretty good. So see my stream, how it is. Oh yeah, guys, I'm gonna actually do something because I'll post it in this thing. Whoops. What did I just do? Nothing. Okay, so we're just gonna pull this over here. You'll probably see some windows happen. I'll put windows right here because I am going to go on Facebook and I want to show you something, which many of you have probably come from, and I wanted to give a quick, big shout out from the bottom of my heart to John Gobe. Thank you so much for what you posted. So we're gonna find it once it loads. Make it full screen. So I think it's in this one. So let's go through, see if we can find it. Oh, those are nice. Jackra's tokens, price support. Those are some pretty nice tokens. It might be a little difficult to try and find. Yeah, I used that image. Come on, go down. What's going on? Something's going on with my computer. It was a while ago. By the way, guys, join this Facebook group. This is where all the all Game of Thrones the card game. If you're not I'm assuming many of you already know about this, but if you are not, then yeah. Just going. Whoa. See seems to be like going really fast. Okay, I think it's coming up. The only problem that I think it's going to happen is when I scroll down, it's like going to be really like, I don't know, I think it's going to be really weird, but excuse me. No, let's just show to the top note. Excuse me again. Oh, there we go. There it is. As you can see right here. Okay, here it is. So we're gonna read it through. We're gonna go on to the actual post. And I clicked the wrong button. My computer. Oh, dog, stop it, bad computer. Okay, so Toronto, Ontario is home to some of the Thrones YouTubers that you're likely familiar with. However, there is one cool kid who lives in place and that you may not know. His name is Carter, and he's 13 years old. He's a tough opponent, and he also happens to have his own YouTube channel. Most of his Thrones videos include some live footage and casual games and Octagon live streams. However, he started his coverage of the recent Thrones Store Championship that we had at X Planet Games, complete with live footage and commentary. Stop on by and check out his channel. If you like it, subscribe. Whoa. Subscribe and show Carter that what he's doing is okay. I don't like this computer. What he's doing is he's awesome. So thank you so much, Jungle Bay. My computer is spazzing. I'm not even using the mouse, but thank you so much, Jungle Bay, for posting that. Yeah. So we're gonna just leave that. And there doesn't seem to be that many other. Doesn't seem that there's that many, games going on. So I'm just gonna end the stream here. This was a fun stream. I'm actually turn the camera on so you can see me. So, yeah. So, because I want to do a full thank you. So yeah, you can see me. Ha! So thank you guys so much for watching the stream, and if you're watching it after it archived up, thanks for stopping by and watching this archive video. I've gotten a little bit better at making the Octagon streams, partially because I fixed on how me buffering, just pausing, that was big, but I've stopped on the hopefully it didn't pause that many times, but and I've made sure my mic does not mute. So yeah, guys, I hope to invest a little bit more in this, or not invest, or more, but I'm planning on getting a blue microphone, blue microphone, or just a microphone with. I want to get a microphone with an arm that I can bring over here, then with a filter. So yeah, I'm hoping to get a little bit more stuff into this channel, and I'm already at 54, almost 55, I think. You can see the North remembers. But I hope to get a little bit more into this, and if I can get up to 100 subscribers, or maybe even 60, 75, I'm going to do a giveaway. Pretty simple like that. I don't know what I'll give away. Maybe I'll give away this. There's some cards. They're over there, not in the box. Maybe I'll order something, or I'm not sure, but there will be a giveaway. I will give away something that I can find. Okay, at 75, 100, maybe I'll try and find some Game of Thrones stickers and throw them on a Rubik's Cube and give that away. Yeah, and I'm also looking at getting those alternate version tokens that I've been talking about so many times. It's just a little hard with I don't have that much money. It's a little hard to get them. So once I get enough money, I'm gonna get some nice broken egg tokens. That's what I've decided on for my dad and myself. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Round 3 will be up, or round 4. I forget what round 4 round 3 for us, but round 4 in the real game will be up soon. I'll try and get up this week. I'm free this week and I haven't been that busy, but I want to get my dad onto commentating it because I'd like to see how, he thinks I should have done something, and yeah. Then the top 4 semis will be up, and then we'll get the finals going and see if maybe we could Skype Sean something. We can Skype Sean, or we can Skype Fernando and see if he wants to come on and talk about how he was playing the game, what was his thought process, and see if we can walk through the game. Yeah, guys, so thank you for watching, and peace.